teacups. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Lou. Welcome back to the start of the Premier League 26-27. Arsenal versus Coventry. Football's back. We're ready to go, lads. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm delighted. I thought we were just never going to make it to this point. Oh, excuse me. I can hear me somewhere. How do I make it stop? Oh my God, I'm so loud. Okay. Sorry, I could hear me. I don't know if you guys could hear me, but I could hear me. Nobody needs that in their life. Who needs to hear their own voice echoing inside their head at a window open that didn't need to be opened? That was terrible. Please do smash the like button on your way into the show. Please do also get your votes in on the poll. I understand this one might feel somewhat... like an exhibition type of a poll. But no, I'm genuinely curious. What do people think? Because I've seen a lot of people talking about draws maybe, because, you know, Coventry are somewhat of an unknown quantity. Some people are voting with their hearts instead of their heads, and they're saying maybe Coventry for the win. So please do get your votes into the poll. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? I don't mind. I'm not going to call you deluded, because you have to live in hope sometimes. You have got to live in hope. Sorry, bear with me a moment. I'm making sure we've everything set up, making sure the timer's ready to go. Doing my best with it, guys. Doing my best. Are we excited? I know it's Arsenal and we're not all Arsenal fans, but are we feeling excited? Hold on a minute. I feel like when I be chilling, I just lower the chair down a wee bit, but then when I'm on a stream, I feel like the chair's like incredibly low, so I need to fix myself up. Right, have I got it together? Daz, feel free to vote in the poll, my friend. But before we get started on all of the football, thank you very much, of course, to All Boxed Up, unboxing us with the super sticker, and to Rob Always United, who has sent us the Mood super sticker. So thank you very much to our super stickerers, to our chatters and our likers and our teacups. Shem says, I won't tell you my pick, but come on, Coventry. Absolutely love it. Lucky says the first games are always the hard ones. Absolutely agree. Because you just don't know. There's so much unknown. A lot of teams are bringing their best selves. They've got no injuries. They're fresh. They're just out of training. They're feeling like, you know, starry-eyed and the world is their oyster and all of that carrying on. So that will change as the season goes on. So yeah, I do agree. The first games can be the most difficult. You could be correct and right, Lucky. I want to double check something. Okay. I gotcha. I'm just getting some fail-safes in place in case everything goes wrong, that we won't miss anything. We hope. Flossie says she has seen that Bruno's out until October. I thought it was only supposed to be a minor thigh tweak. Who did we read that from earlier? That it was a minor thigh issue, that it wasn't anything serious, and he was only missing this game as a precaution. We talked about it on the lunchtime show. I can't remember who the journalist was though. No, it was Arteta said that. Arteta himself said yesterday that it's a minor thigh muscular something, and that he's only missing this game as a precaution, and that it's nothing serious at all, and that it's not his hamstring. That came directly from Arteta. Now, to be fair, managers have been known to tell lies, so, you know, it's not the craziest thing we've ever heard in our lives, but that is what Arteta said, I was trying to remember. I can't remember the journalist because it wasn't a journalist. It was Arteta. Was where that came from. But like I said, it wouldn't be the first time a manager has lied to make it not seem as bad as it is. So it'll be interesting to see. Harold is with us. Hello to Harold, who says, I'm so happy for the season to start. Odegaard coming back. 8 Norwegians in the league. Let's go. Harold is delighted. He says, FOTMob said 1 to 2 weeks. Well, Mikel Arteta himself, said that it was a precaution and he's only missing this game just not to risk him. Now, to be fair, I said it when he was taken off that he'd a big old ice pack that was strapped around his thigh. Wills is your source, Flossie. Well, far be it from me to argue at Wills. Shem says, oh no, did Bruno go for a second opinion to the Spurs medical department? Which has really made me laugh. Do you know what gets me? They're doing the You'll Never Walk Alone song, and it really frustrates me because I actually love that song. The song You'll Never Walk Alone. I think it's a lovely song, and it really upsets me because it's a Liverpool song, but I really do like it. It's a really nice song. So it upsets me that that's what they picked as their song. Could they not pick a song I didn't like? We've started. Oh my God. We've started. I wasn't ready. They were so fast. Right, I have to stop the poll. No cheating. 64% of ye said Arsenal win. I did expect that to be a little higher, guys. People are definitely voting with their hearts. Harold giving us an update. You're in bed and trying to stay awake to see the game. Well, I'm glad that you are resting, Harold, because we know you don't like to stay still for too long. Guys, we've already got a corner, and it's not for Arsenal. We have the first corner of the Premier League season within 30 seconds, and it's Coventry's. So the ball's come in. Calafiori's jumped up to head it. It took him 2 goals to head it away. Less than 30 seconds into the Premier League season, 26-27, we've had a corner. And it was not for Arsenal. Love it. Mohammed has joined us. Hello, Mohammed. Hello to all of the wonderful people joining us. Thank you all for being here. I'm just so excited. The football's back. Mohammed says, I really want Coventry to win, but we all know Arsenal will. There's always a little bit of hope. I mean, I predicted 4-0 to Arsenal, but now that the match is kicked off, I'm like, you can always dream. You can always hope, can't you? Sorry, guys. I find when I wear these, my ears just pop sometimes. And the only way for me to unpop them is to yawn. So, sorry, sometimes I yawn out of tiredness. Sometimes I do it to try and unpop my ears. We'll see how we go. But I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited because we didn't get to do last season from the beginning together. We started off kind of in November, December time, I think, when we started. So we were kind of midway through the season. It was a little bit chaotic. We only really got super sort of into it then towards the end of the season. We didn't even start the watch-alongs until the end of last season. And then we've done just so much summer. So I'm very, very, very excited. Coventry are excited. They're having none of Arsenal. They're like Premier League champions who? They're certainly up for it. They're not afraid. And they're certainly not showing too much respect either. Not in a nasty way, but they're not like, oh no, Arsenal, we better be careful. They're like, let's have it, son. I love that. Oh no. Paige had top chat instead of live chat and couldn't see everybody. Oh dear. I don't know why the default isn't all and then you can change it to top chat if you want to. It frustrates me that the default is the one that cuts out half the messages. I don't know where YouTube be going with that. I actually got a message today to tell me that the price of YouTube Premium is going up. I couldn't not though. I have to be honest. Even though it's going up, I actually couldn't get rid of it because I couldn't be dealing with the ads. I just don't have the patience for them at all. Arsenal have sent it forward, but it's been headed away by Coventry. Coventry have had more of the possession now. We're 3 minutes in, guys. But Coventry have had basically all the possession so far. And they look absolutely up for it. Love that. That's all right. I am just making sure I'm keeping on top of your comments, guys. It's not like it's the World Cup. This matters. Sorry, World Cup. This actually matters. So obviously I'm watching the match, but I want to make sure I'm not like forgetting about ye in the comments as well. Let me see. What are we doing with the FPL? I don't even know if I have anybody playing in this match. Odegaard's got it. Referee had to stop there to stay out of his way. Where is my FPL? If we do it together, maybe I'll feel motivated to keep doing it. Oh, there was a shot from Arsenal. I mean, it was a way over, but Zolas took the shot. I'm going to have to check if that's how you say his name so I don't say it wrong just for the whole season. I've got a point already. Who have I got? Probably Calafiori. Right. I have in this match Calafiori. I think he's the only player I've playing here. I have nobody from Coventry, obviously. Yeah, so I have Calafiori. Sorry, is Pedro Porro injured? Lacking match fitness, says Pedro Porro. Ugh. Lads, the season's only started and I've got 2 little red triangles on me players. Coventry are going to be physical, guys. I mean, that wasn't a foul, but he's certainly taken him off the ball physically. I did see today, I didn't realise, but I saw a journalist or a story earlier on today that supposedly Coventry have bought like 8 players. So I was focusing on Ipswich buying like 12. I didn't realise Coventry had bought like 8. But yes, guys, have you got anybody in your FPL teams? Anybody that's in the FPL League, the Fantasy Premier League? I know not everybody's in it, but anybody that's in the Fantasy Premier League, who have you got playing here? Boo, Saka! It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner for Arsenal. Down the right-hand side. Ball cut back. Saka. It was just pinging. It was pinging. Guess reminding everybody to please hit the like button. Please do hit the like button. Pedro was out for tomorrow. Oh, shame. Who's even my backup? Kushinov. This is, guys, I was supposed to check it. Do you remember like 3 days ago, I said I was going to check my FPL and update it? Spoiler alert, I didn't. I forgot. Zolas tried. He tried, but it was blocked. Yeah, all boxed up. Mine went up by a £5. So mine was €25 and now it's 30. So I don't know what that's going to do for you guys. Please excuse me a moment because this has just absolutely died on me. Why has it done that? Come back. Is that a right mare? Hello? I can hear it, but I can't see it, which is just excellent. There we go. Now I can see it again. I had sound and no sight for a minute. That was not great. That was a panic. That was a good block. Really important block by the defender on that shot, by the way. Number 4 for Coventry. Really, really good block there. Daz has Havertz and Rice. Havertz and Rice. And Paige has got Gabrielle. Good shout. So we have a few in there. We have a few. Guys, I'm gonna fall behind it really early already because I'm already 12th, lads. How am I already 12th? The match is 9 minutes old and I'm 12th in the FPL. Dibs is killing us. Jacques Potato. What a team name. Whoever come up with Jacques Potato. That's an excellent name for an FPL team. I love that. Maradona Kebab from Tom McBride. Some of these are great. I haven't looked at these. Some of these are very good. This is my house page. Bambas Bombas. I love that. That's a great one. Bambas Bombas. Some of these names are excellent. PK Blinders. Brilliant, Mohammed. Absolutely brilliant. PK Blinders. Excellent. Some very good names in there, guys. Well done. Right, Arsenal so far, 69% possession, 4 shots to Coventry 0. So despite Coventry's very good first 3 minutes, Arsenal have started to take over slightly. We're with Saka down the right. That looked like it was blocked again by... Why is his name different than what's on my thing? I'm going to have to start getting used to all of these different players. Yeah, it was a block. It was a good block. De Silva it was. It was De Silva. So it's going to be another Arsenal corner. I tell you what, everybody's got the memo because there's not a lot of wrestling going on in that box. Taken by Rushworth, the keeper. Yes, Paige, you've got 2 points. I've only got 1. I've still only got 1. Disgraceful by me. I really should have checked this, and I just didn't. I mean, it's not a bad shout, but I would have swapped out Porro for someone who's actually playing. That would have been helpful for me. Let me see. What else are you guys saying? No, I'm pretty up to date. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. I'm balancing the chat and what's happening. We're doing well. We're flying. Right. Let's see. Can Coventry score first? If Coventry can score first, this could be excellent. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's so nice that it's back. There's a block there by Arsenal. Coventry aren't shy about trying to take a shot. They're all getting blocked is the problem. I'm going to have to start learning all these names, though, of the players we don't know. Oh, that was a lovely ball by Coventry out to the right wing. I mean, nothing's come of it, but the ball out was lovely. Is everybody watching the match or are some just listening in? Am I your eyes and your ears? Or is everybody kind of watching and then listening along? What are we doing? Where are we? What are we doing? How are we watching, listening? Let me know. Get involved. Tell me what's happening. Guess is jumping between the two. Yes, well, Shem, I'm always going to be behind because I have to stream it through the computer. So I'm always going to be behind. I'm watching it on live TV. There's absolutely nothing I can do. I'm always going to be behind on a stream because I have to stream it through the computer. And then you're getting me at a delay. So I'm always going to be behind you guys. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. Page, 2 tabs opened. All boxed up, has got the match on, but still ends up watching the chat. The chat's where it's at. The chat is where it's at. Oh, Calafiori. Oh, it's a goal for Arsenal. Goal for Kai Havertz. The first goal of the Premier League season. Kai Havertz. It was a good goal too. Right, now I'm going to have to update my score quick before something happens. Calafiori, he had a very good season last season. He looked very, very good against City. He looked fantastic against City. And actually, like, Coventry had been doing really well. That ball out to Zolis. The defender out there, the right back, lost it to Calafiori. Brilliant ball in. And I have to say, very good finish by Kai Havertz. That wee right back. Given, like, he sort of bounced it off Zolis into Calafiori's path. Very well done by Kai Havertz, though. Very well done. Yeah, multitasking. Daz has it. Oh, wait, does Calafiori get points for an assist now? Do you not get assist points? Surely you do. Come on. Maybe it's not updated. Justice for Calafiori. Get me points for my assist. Mohammed says Coventry are going to be taught a lesson. I'll be honest, I think they've already lasted longer than I probably would have predicted before the match started. They started really bright and brave though, and I like that. I like that they didn't just sit in and like defend. I like that they're actually trying to actively participate in the match. I like that. That deserves a bit of respect. It would be very easy for a recently promoted team to come up against the reigning Premier League champions and just sit in. And they haven't. The right back, though, is not the Mae West. He's going to be a problem this season for them. 27, number 27. I think that's Van Uwijk. He seems to be where they're getting through a little bit. But I all credit to Coventry. They've come to play. They haven't come and sat in, which is what a lot of Premier League clubs do. So, you know, fair play to them for being brave. Luke says, what a start for the Premier League champions. Shem says I should get points. Oh, it gave me points. Beside his name, it's given me the points, but on my total points. So I've only got one player playing. It's Calafiori. Underneath Calafiori's name, it says 4. On my total points, it says 1. It's picking on me. So it's not me, it's them. Calafiori says 4, total points, 1. So I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what they're doing. They're picking on me altogether. They're coming again. No, there was too much on that. The pass from Odegaard, there was too much. And Bonkers has given us the tea. It is Baleba. Here we go to Manchester United. What is wrong with these people? Do they not understand there's a match ongoing? What is actually wrong with them? Literally, he put it out 22 minutes ago. Improved bid sent today. £65 million package rejected. Player set to join right. But what is the new bid? Verbal agreement between clubs for how much? He doesn't tell us for how much. Right, Baleba's here we go. He hasn't told us for how much. So, excellent work. Thanks, Fabrizio. Yeah, there's nothing in that. Nothing in that. Gabriel's gone down. Your man landed on his foot, but I mean, there was nothing in it. The two of them were both eyes on the ball. And Gabriel has been like, Jesus Christ, that's mortifying. The play acting right. He did get caught. There's absolutely no way he got caught the way he's carrying on. He's being ridiculous now. He's actually being ridiculous. Cop yourself on. Mortifying. I hope he's not going to do that the whole time, because that'll irritate the life out of me, Gabriel. Like, yes, he was caught, and then he's limping as if, like, your man absolutely took him out, and he didn't. Luke's delighted with Kai Havertz. I do find it interesting, because Kai Havertz is playing over Gyökeres. Is Gyökeres injured, Luke, or is he just not being picked? Obviously, I know there's sort of loose links of him maybe being away from Arsenal. There's sort of unusual talk. Arsenal are coming again. He's on the bench, Luke. I do find that interesting. I mean, I'll be honest, I would start Kai Havertz over Gyökeres personally. I thought, and I've consistently said this, Kai Havertz was very, very, very good for you guys. In the Champions League last season, he was very important. Declan Rice is coming forward with Odegaard. Back to Declan Rice, who's flying through the middle. He's got out left to Zolis, who's put it in. Oh my God, it's 2-0 to Arsenal. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Saka, 2-0 Arsenal. The keeper saved it, but he pushed it straight back out into danger. They score with the keeper's save, really. Rice to Odegaard, to Rice, to Zolis, to somebody who... Guys, can I just remind everybody, I said 4-0 yesterday. My prediction was 4-0. Right, so there's Rice. Then there's Odegaard. Then Rice. Then out to Zolis. Then across the box, saved, and in by Saka. The poor keeper, he's just saved it and sent it straight back into danger. Luke is loving his life. Lucky is giving us the deets. Ben Jacobs has said, deal fully completed between Brighton and Manchester United for Carlos Baleba, 65 plus 5. Medical is booked. Thank you very much, guys, for letting me know that. Much appreciated. Thank you for keeping me up to date with that. This, I mean, guys, we're only 23 minutes in. This could be more than 4. I have said 4. This could end up being more than 4. Oh dear. No, Rob, it's not looking good for your 2-1. Paige says, I think I've been generous with my 3-1. You all thought I was mad. I was the only one. I was the only one who gave a big score. I said 4-0. Everybody else was like, no, like 2-1, 2-0, 3-1. You all thought I was nuts. Wait till you see Sunderland get relegated and you'll know I was really right. But let me enjoy this moment because I never get scores correct. No, actually, no. I do have to be fair. All boxed up. You did say 4-0 with me. You did because we were very much of a mind. Correct. Sorry. All of you, except all boxed up, were wrong. Even though the match is not nearly over, I was right, you were wrong. It's like Miss Trunchbull. Lucky says it was a great goal by Arsenal from Saka. Mohammed says it could be 10-0. I mean, it's a baptism of fire for Coventry. It is, to be fair. Imagine winning your way up. And they were top. They topped the championship as far as I know. Because Hull got in through the playoff. And Ipswich, I don't think, came top. So I think Coventry might have topped the championship. I mean, this is a baptism of fire to come straight in and play Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Mohammed doesn't remember what he thought. I know there was so many scores yesterday. Let's just say you said 4-0. Guess says how many more will Arsenal score? At least 2. At least 2. Guess says she forgot Heinze is at Arsenal. Yeah, I spotted him on the bench there. He was having a natter with Arteta. 65 plus 5. Oh, Huge did put that in as well. Thanks, guys, for getting that in to Bonkers and to Huge and to Lucky for getting that in. And you know what? Fair play to Ben Jacobs for actually telling us how much. Yellow cards for, what's his name? Oh, well, he's gone in there with his... He's gone in with the shoulder and then he's gone in pulling at him. So, Urenki, he's got a yellow. He's one of their midfielders. No, I agree, Mohammed. The first literally 3 minutes, they got the first corner, did Coventry. Did a good first 3 minutes, did loads of possession, and then that was it. That was the end of it. Wills is in the house. Hello, Wills, who said, here we go again. Good start for sure. So we have Luke and Wills repping Arsenal this evening. Feeling happy. I mean, I'm not happy. I would have rathered Coventry to win. But I mean, so far so good for my predictions. Let me see what else he's saying. No, I'm up to date. I'm up to date. I'm up to date with it, guys. Behaving all over the place. Yeah. Referee's been alright. I agree with that. Referee's been alright so far, so he has. He's not given too much. And he does seem to be keeping a hold of the game. Oh, foul. Chowna, number 18 on Saka. 12 touches in Coventry's box for Arsenal versus none for Coventry. 12 versus none. They're not great, are they? To be fair, not that it doesn't mean anything for Coventry. Obviously, you always going into a match hoping to get something out of it. But I mean, they probably had fairly realistic expectations for what the outcome of this match was going to be. This probably wasn't one of the matches where they thought we can probably get 3 points on the board there. So it's not going to change anything for them other than the fact that they've got Arsenal out of the way. Obviously, I know they've to play them one more time, but they've got one of the Arsenal matches out of the way, and they'll be hoping then to move on to more practical games where they can maybe get some points on the board. So look, they'll have come in with a bit of hope, the same as the rest of us. But I don't think it really is going to massively impact they're not coming out with this going, oh no. Do you know what I mean? It's probably expected it. Yeah, as Paige says, at least Coventry have one of the big teams out of the way tonight. That would be my thinking personally. Make the best of it. I've moved from 12th up to 9th in the FPL, guys. Sure, I'm sucking diesel. Jacques Potato has 14 points. Jacques Potato has Zolas captained plus Calafiori. Oh dear. Jacques Potato might make mincemeat of us. Mr. Arsenal Podcast doing all right with 11 points. Jovica, that was with us in the chat the other day, 10 points. Dibs, 10 points. Tom is on 10 points as well. He's got Calafiori and Zolas, just not captained. Danny's got 9. Daz, you've got 8 on one of your teams, because you've got Kai Havertz in yours. Palace, the little old me on 4. I mean, that's better than the 12th I was a minute ago. Right, I'll be honest, I was probably expecting another Arsenal goal by now. So what I would suggest is that maybe... Can Coventry get to half-time at 2-0? I'll be honest, I don't feel confident for them. I feel like Arsenal could have 4 before half-time the rate they're going. But if Coventry can see out this half, keeping it at 2-0, I mean, it's still not looking good, but it might be not 10 goals in the match, Mohammed says, to be fair to Arsenal, they're playing more football, more flowing. Exactly what we said in the chat in the Community Shield. Exactly what we said in the Community Shield. Arsenal are actually playing. But Coventry have had a shot, lads. It wasn't on target. It was probably that one from 6 miles out by the other wee midfielder. I have Wills. In my team, I have Calafiori. I have Calafiori in my team. Oh, Ben White had a shot blocked. And they've hoofed it away, but not too far. Yes, Daz, I know. But you've got 2 teams. Like, I'm only going to be covering 1 team per person. There's no need for 2 teams in the same league for the same person. 1 team is more than enough. Have you got the code, Wills, for the FPL, or you don't do it? I can't remember last season if you do FPL or not. If you do, I'll throw the link in the chat for you. Ellis Sims for Coventry looks alright. He's just forced a yellow out of Gabriel. I mean, Gabriel does pull him to the ground. He's tugging at him, and he does pull him to the ground. I don't know what he's complaining about, if I'm totally honest, but he is. But he's got a yellow, and I think it was the right decision. He was pulling at him. Hello, Tom. We were just saying your team, you're on 10 points in the FPL. Rava 0. It all evens out though. It depends what players you have in what match. So some of the guys that are ahead, they've already had 2 players. Do you know what I mean? So it depends. It does depend. Huge says, yes, that's minus points for Gabrielle. Who said they had Gabrielle earlier? Was it Paige? Free kick to Arsenal, I'll be honest. I need to see that again. I thought that was 6-1, half a dozen. But let's see. Are they going to show us a replay? Maybe not. Zolis is on the ground. I think he'll be fine. Tom says he's in it to smoke us. Oh, okay. I haven't got to it yet. Yeah, probably is a free kick, to be fair. Probably a free kick, to be fair, yeah. I didn't see it in the first in normal time. I thought they just came together, but yeah, they do look to have sort of clattered into each other there. So, Odegaard is going to take this. He's just sent it sideways. It's out to Saka. Saka has got round Sims, and then it was blocked. It's going to be out for an Arsenal corner. All boxed up, had a little flutter. Arsenal -1. That was a good block, to be fair. No, that's all right, Wills. I know not everybody, like Flossie's not into it either. I don't think Guess is in it. Not everybody's mad on the FPL. Arsenal are looking good though. Raya on the halfway line. Why is Raya on the halfway line? For what? Like, you're 2-0 up 36 minutes in. Calm yourself, man. Have some chill. Odegaard, the ball in. Oh. It's only gone out as far as Zolis, though. Couldn't get his head to it, Havertz. It was actually a very good ball. He just couldn't jump high enough to head it in. Zolis, I tell you what, Zolis is some signing. He could be, and I'm giving it an early shout, he could be in contention for signing off the summer. So far, him and Santos. Zolis and Santos is where I'm at signing off the summer so far. All boxed up, not into it either. And that's the thing, guys, it's not for everybody. And it is one of those, like, if it wasn't my league, there's a strong possibility I'd fall off after the first international break. But since it's the Channel League, I'm going to do my best to stick it out. They're looking at one of the blocks there. There was cries for handball, but it wasn't. Yes, but so Tom says he's in it. He's in it to smoke us. Who is Jacques Potato? Oliver Tazicker. I don't know who that is on YouTube. I think that's such a great name, though. But yeah, you're drawing with a lot of people there, Tom. You're in joint second with Arsenal Podcast, Jovica, Dibs. No, Dibs is 9. So there's 3 of yous on joint 10. You're not doing too bad at all. Not doing too bad at all. No, Tom, I know who Jacquet is. I mean, it's the name of one of the teams in the FPL. Somebody's called their FPL team Jacquet Potato. Yeah, no, we gotta do it, guys. We gotta do it all boxed up. The people asked, the teacups asked for it. I must provide it. You're only watching me and the chat. Your sub has run out. What do you mean your sub has run out? I don't know what you mean. Your sub. I'm not sure what you mean, Rob. Tom, 3 months. An official member of the Teacup crew. Shout out to Tom. Thank you very kindly for renewing your membership here at Teacup Castle. I'm only kidding about smoking. Only banter. I don't know, Tom. I don't know. You're off to a bloody good start. You are off to a very, very good start. Are corners not supposed to be taken fast this season? Or not corners, throws. Did I say corners? I meant to say throws. Carl Rushworth sends it forward for Coventry. They're going to try and run down that right-hand side there, but he's running towards Calafiori. He's decided that's going to be somebody else's problem. He passed it to a teammate. They've gone backwards. Have Coventry tried to go down the left at all? I've missed it. Oh, I understand, Rob. I understand now. Well, to be fair, we're 4 minutes away from half time and Coventry still have it at 2-0. Given how it looked after those first 2 goals went in, I thought Coventry were in, it could have been 4-0 in the first half. They've managed to get a hold of the ball and they're trying to go forward. And that's another thing. They haven't gone into their shell. They haven't panicked and, stopped playing their game. They're still trying to go forward. They're still trying to do their build-up play. So, well done, Coventry. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, that was nearly spectacular! Oh my God, he's done a bicycle kick from 6 miles out. And I mean, it was dipping. It was dipping. Raya looked a little ups for a minute. It goes on the roof of the net, but Raya was concerned enough to jump for it. Love it. Love it. Go on, Coventry. This is going to be excellent. Shem misses the hydration breaks. What? No, you don't, Shem. No, you don't. But yeah, look, Arsenal are playing a great match. They look very good, very put together. 2 clean goals. They've had most of the possession. But I am giving Coventry massive credit. A newly promoted team. And they have not looked shell-shocked. They've not looked afraid. They've not abandoned their game plan. They've not just sat behind the ball. They are still trying to go forward. Even at 2-0 down. So, fair play to them for being brave. Paige is hoping just give at least 1 goal to Coventry. Ben White out to Saka. It just keeps cycling around. Keep cycling around. Will says no, 0 goals, Coventry. All boxed up says don't give them a goal. He has -1. He can't afford the score to be only 1 goal the difference. Odegaard is looking very good, lads. Jonas was down there holding his shin. I think he's all right. He was blocked. I mean, I don't know if there was too much in that. Paige doesn't care about yours prediction, boxed up. She needs her prediction. I have Lawmans in my FPL wills. I don't think anyone in the chat has Raya. Odegaard, another one. It was deflected out wide. It's going to be another corner. 2 minutes of added time, by the way. It's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Another Arsenal corner. Saka's taken it. I'm just waiting patiently. He sent it to Odegaard instead of sending it in. He sent it back to him anyway. Declan Rice takes a shot, but it's gone wide. It's gone wide. Paige has Lawmans and Trafford. I have Lawmans and Kelleher. Tom has Raya on the bench and has activated bench boost. Interesting. Rob also has Lawmans. All boxed up says Trafford would be the goalie he would have put if he was doing it. What I will say for Raya, because sometimes he makes me nervous, he made some very, very, very good saves in the Community Shield. Some really important saves. But, love Lawmans. Right, we're half time, guys. Let me sort the timer. All right, boys and girls, we've made it to half time of the first match of the new Premier League season. 2-0 to Arsenal. Havertz, Saka. The goals were what? 8 minutes apart? And it looked like it was going to get bleak. It did look like it was going to get really, really, really bleak for Coventry. But they have managed to get to half-time at 2-0. I think that's quite good. I think that's quite important. Bear with me a wee sec, guys. I just need to check something here. But what do we think the second half is going to look like? Sorry, guys. I know this isn't exactly sensational. I just have to check this, so don't mind me for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Paige says, I had Royfs in there before Trafford made his move to Leeds. Fairs. Luke says, hopefully Gyökeres comes on and scores against his old team. Interesting. Do you think Kai Havertz is going to be your starting striker now? Do you think this means anything? Like, are people reaching, or do you think it means anything in terms of Gyökeres potentially leaving Arsenal? I know there's been sort of loose links, and it's been sort of very, what's the right word? Not really like strongly put out there, but it has been sort of suggested by some people, some journalists, that Arsenal would actually be open to moving Gyökeres on. Do you think that him, like Havertz continuing to start over him, like in the Community Shield, now in the first match of the season, do you think it means anything? Or do you think it's just Arteta's picking the one he thinks will suit the particular match the most? Do we think maybe there's a knock we don't know about? Let me check if there's Gyökeres has a knock. Does... Will says, I hope Arteta replaces Rice with Zubimendi soon. He still needs to recover from last season. Okay, so he doesn't have any reported knocks or anything. By all accounts, he's fully fit to play. Luke says, I think he'll rotate a bit. I think for now, Havertz might be in front. Which is, do you know, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing either. Because I keep saying over and over again, a club like United, which means a club like Arsenal, should have more than one striker. There should be more than one striker. Like, one is not enough, and there should be competition, and they should be competing against each other, and they should be trying to outdo each other. I think that's a good thing, and I think it's important to have competition in positions. So I think it's a good thing. I just find it interesting. Rob says, I called my team the Ruinators because I know they'll ruin me. Do we think there'll be any halftime substitutes? Do we think it'll stay as is? I know it's not usual in competitive matches to have the halftime substitutes. You do normally wait a little bit later into the match, but what are we reckoning? Will says the best part is you shouldn't see Havertz in midfield ever again. No, well, with the midfielders now that you have, you really shouldn't need to see Havertz anywhere else. I do quite like Havertz. How do you guys, Wills and Luke, how do you guys feel about Havertz? Because I do see online, Havertz seems to get mixed reactions from Arsenal fans. Some really like him, some think he's nowhere near it. From the outside looking in, I think he's decent. But he definitely seems to get a mixed reaction from Arsenal fans. Paige says second to last. It's already starting. Right, let us have a look. Let us have a look at the FPL. Let me check. Luke likes him. Yeah, I think he's fine. Wills likes him as well. Will says, I like Havertz. I think he's very underrated. I like him too. And again, I said this last season, but other Arsenal fans were saying, no, he's not good at all. And I was like, maybe I'm just missing it because I don't watch you as much as your own fans, obviously. Paige has gained a spot, right? Let us have a look at the FPL. So, Jacques Potato is in first with 10 points. Jovica has got 10. Mr. Arsenal Podcast, so Ryan has 10. Tom McBride has 10. Joint second, Tom is. Dibs has 9. Danny has 9. Daz has 8. Palace has 5. Leo has 4, as does Ryan, as does the final boss, as does Surreal McCoy's, as do I. There's a heap of us on 4. We've obviously all just got Calafiori. And then we've Ray. Ray's in there with 2. Harold's got 1. Random's got 1. Rob. Bonkers. Paige, it's showing me 0. You've lost your point. You've lost your point for Gabriel because he got the yellow, I think. Yeah, so you would have got a point for Gabriel for playing the half, but then he lost a point because he got himself a yellow card. You're back to 0, Paige. Sorry. You will get points though if Arsenal keep a clean sheet. You'll get points for that because he's a defender. PK Blinders, Mohammed. I just think that's such a good name. I love that. Really impressed with it. Will says he's not necessarily, about Havertz, he's not necessarily the best at anything, but a high level at a lot of things. All boxed off, says poor Paige. I know. Why am I the bearer of bad news? George Doors, what are the scores? Final boss in the house says hopefully Calafiori gets subbed off, then Arsenal concede. Yeah, well, I've got Calafiori as well. So if Arsenal are going to concede, I need him to go off. I'm with you, the final boss. We're on the same page in this one. Luke says a lot of Arsenal fans want to upgrade on the striker unless it's Osimhen or Mbappe or someone like that. I don't think we need to. I think probably because your team and squad is at such a high level, no matter where you upgrade, it's going to feel like you're upgrading something good to something great. So I would sort of think, as Kai said this yesterday, and I thought he made a lot of sense, of all the parts of your team, your attack feels weaker than your midfield and your defence, obviously, when you don't have an injury there. So, like, Zolas looks fantastic so far. He looks really, really very good so far, does Zolas. But Gyökeres, I don't know what it is with Gyökeres. Maybe he'll kick on this season. I felt like last season he was missing like that spark. That's something. I do quite rate Havertz. Saka needs to stay injury free before I say anything. Saka needs to stay injury free. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to upgrade your attack, because you have to keep upgrading. You know, that's how you stay at the top, as you keep upgrading on what you've already got. But I agree with you, there's no point in upgrading for the sake of it. There's no point in getting somebody new in just because. You need to bring somebody new in that is an actual upgrade, that actually moves you beyond where you currently are. And if they don't actually move you beyond where you currently are, it's a waste of time and money. So I agree not to do it for the sake of it. but I don't necessarily mean you shouldn't do it, if that makes sense. I see there, Luke says, I'm not keen on Alvarez. Everyone wants him. I think it's a terrible idea for Arsenal to get Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is, I don't know, do you pronounce the J as a H in Spanish? I think it's Julian. I've been calling him Julian, but I think it probably is Julian Alvarez because in Spanish I think the J is like a H. Anyway, Alvarez. And so I think that's a terrible idea because he doesn't want to go to you. He wants to go to Barcelona. Look what he's doing. Look at his current behaviour because he's not getting his own way. First of all, is he worth 100 and odd million? Like, what did you pay for Zolas? 40 odds. And he's been sensational since you've got him. He's been brilliant. And you paid 40 odds. Nobody had ever heard of him. He was complete bolt out of the blue, scouted really well. I would much prefer, if you offered me a Zolas or an Alvarez, every single day of the week, I am taking Zolas. And I suppose that's probably why I've been giving Newcastle a lot of credit in this window. They haven't gone for superstars that everybody knows with the aura and the price tag. They've scouted players that could come in and do brilliant. It's what I want United to do. I'm more than happy with Santos. I'm delighted with Santos over bloody Elliot Anderson. So, yeah, I would tend to agree with you. I don't see the thing with Alvarez. And that doesn't mean he's a bad footballer, but he's not 100 and odd million. He doesn't want to be at your club and he's having a big old tantrum. He's definitely going to do that when he comes to you. Because no harm. Imagine Arsenal go and sign him and then next summer, Barcelona are like, we'll have you now. We've found the money down the back of the couch. He's going to do the same thing to Arsenal. You don't need that. You just don't need it. I think it's a terrible idea. And I don't think you're going to do it either. I think Arsenal's too sensible to do it, personally. Cal is in the house. Hello to Cal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I don't like badly behaved footballers. Oh dear, your first comment. Isn't that just silly? Silly. Oh, lads. Do you know when you go to put a comment in my chat for the first time, does it not pop up with the me community guidelines for the channel? I would suggest reading those because I'm trigger happy in here. But yeah, no, badly behaved footballers, diva behaviour, any of that, no thank you very much. No. Guys, we have kicked off for the second half, which is great, except I did not start the timer. Highly sensible by me. Go Lou. Right, let's see. I think that's about right. Luke says, I'd agree. I think we could do with a left winger. I think Zolas is very good. Who would be behind Zolas? Who do you have behind Zolas? Because it would have been, was it Trossard out there? I don't know. I don't pay a lot of attention. Honestly, I don't, guys. Big up United Mandem in the house who says, big up Lou in the chat, what's our thoughts on the halftime interview? I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what was said specifically. I think the concept of halftime interviews are absolutely stupid. I think it's ridiculous and they should just be banned. They should just be banned entirely. I don't see the point of them. I don't see what they add. I actually just hate the whole concept. So I have no idea what was said. So if there's a particular quote from someone you want me to react to, please let me know what it was. But as a concept, I think they're so stupid. I don't want to know. They don't want to talk to us at halftime. I don't want to hear from them at halftime. The end of the match is more than enough time. When they're in the middle of the match, no thank you. I don't need to know. That is not for me to know. Keep some mystery. Come on. Don't tell me everything. Be mysterious. Wills wouldn't mind trying to get Barcola before Liverpool. I mean, to be fair, I think Liverpool want to walk away from Barcola and they don't want to do it because they've already walked away from Diamanda. Genuinely, that's my theory. My theory is they don't want to pay the price that PSG want for Barcola, and they feel like because they walked away from Diamande, they can't walk away from Barcola. I'm not convinced they want Barcola anymore. I think they think he's too expensive. United Mandem says, I don't get it either. What if the other team makes a comeback in the second half? Will they still interview them? Who even knows? Who even knows? I think it's a stupid idea. Like, there's a post-match press conference. Let them press conference. Odegaard out to Saka here, by the way. Ben White. Oh, it's a goal! Oh dear, it's a goal for Arsenal. Oh, it's a goal. It's 3-0, guys. It's 3-0. Not the best start to the second half. Carl Rushworth looks like he wants to cry, bless him. 3-0. Guys, Martin Odegaard is a different player this season. Out to Saka. That's Ben White. Back to Odegaard. And he scuffs it in past the keeper he went down, he went up, and he just couldn't get his hand to it. Martin Odegaard had a fantastic World Cup. He looked very, very good. And since he's come back in both the Community Shield and this game, he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant. And I think that is just as good, and I know you're not supposed to say this, it's just as good as a new signing, because last season, Martin Odegaard was not very good. He was not very good last season. He was very good in the World Cup, and he looks like he's going to be very good this season. Do you know when you can see it sometimes in a player? It oozes out of them. You can sense it. He's in for a good season. What you have to hope is he doesn't get injured. What Arsenal have to hope is that Martin Odegaard and that Saka do not get injured. Because you can see it. Like, you can see it. It's happening. Tom says it's too easy. It is too easy. All Voxed Up's bet is safe. My mum is on holidays right now, by the way, right? She's not in the country. She has sent me a picture of the big screen from the pub on holidays watching the football. Oh dear. All Boxed Up, we are on for 4. We're on for 4-0. We can do it. I don't want Arsenal to win, so if they must win, I at the very least want to get my prediction correct. Can Calafiori not help out now? Can he not score or something? Guess says so many goals. So many goals. Will says, love Odegaard. He's been a huge part of our transformation from Banter FC to Champs FC. He struggled last season, though. I didn't think he was very good last season. I have to be honest. I didn't think he was good last season. In the World Cup, he looked very good. And he seems to have brought that form into the new season. Oh my God. Miles Lewis Skelly with the shot there, by the way, guys. Pushed over by Carl Rushworth. It's going to be an Arsenal corner. My word. Arsenal. Our page, Arsenal, you can stop now. You've proved your point. Rice has taken this corner, by the way, guys. Oh, dear. Do you know why I'm not stressed? I predicted this. I knew Arsenal was going to win by quite some margin. So I'm not stressing because I expected it. Tom. Shout out our Tom, who says, absolutely loving the watch-alongs, and we're just getting started. Absolutely loving the watch-alongs, Lou. Big up you and the chat. Big up to you as well. I love it. I love the watch-alongs, guys. I love the football. I just love it. For those, let me get my schedule up that I wrote down. For those that missed it yesterday on the prediction show, over the weekend, where's my list? What have I done with it? Over the weekend, I am going to be doing tomorrow, obviously, Hull versus United, 12:30. I'm not doing any 3 o'clock games this Saturday because I'm also doing the 5:30 game between Brentford and Spurs. So tomorrow, 2 watch-alongs, 12:30, 5:30. Then Sunday, I'm doing both of the games, City, Bournemouth and Newcastle, Liverpool. And we're doing Monday, we're doing Fulham, Chelsea. So this weekend, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 watch-alongs. Football's back. We love it, we love it, we love it. But thank you very much to Tom. Very generous, as always. So absolutely appreciated. And it's just fantastic to have you back in the chat with us, Tom. Enjoying it. Lucky says, Arsenal overall better performance than expected. They've been great. All Boxed Up says, I think Rob may be correct. Arsenal could bag a few more. Yeah. All Boxed Up says, I had Hull winning 2-1. Ups. Upsa daisy, all boxed up. We were all on the Kool-Aid yesterday. I wouldn't worry about it. Everybody was on the Kool-Aid. Wasn't it great to have Kai back on the channel? Guys, I forgot to tell you all. Kai reached 500 subscribers. Go on to Kai's channel if you've not. Go check it out. Behind the Dugouts. Kai has reached 500 subscribers. Massive by Kai. So what we have to do, we're going to be doing actually the predictions this season on Thursdays, guys. We looked at the next few game weeks. There's a lot of big matches on Fridays. And so we said, instead of having to chop and change, thank you, Mama Flossie. Let me pin that. Thank you very kindly. So we're going to do the predictions on Thursdays every week so we don't have to change it. But well done to Kai on getting 500 subscribers. On Thursday, remind me and we'll have to congratulate him. We'll have to embarrass him a little bit and congratulate him. We'll do a hip hip hooray for Kai. Yeah, it's massive news, all boxed up. He's great too. And you know what? He provides something quite different. He's very good at like the tactical breakdown play side of it, all the things that I'm not good at. So I'm very much vibes and feelings, and he's very much like facts and details, and I love that because it's a real balance. So if I'm not sure about anything, certainly with Arsenal going forward there again, Zolas has kept that in, did he? No? I thought he kept it in, he didn't. Coventry won a corner, says Lucky. Arsenal was attacking. Will's renewing his membership as well. Go on, Wills. 4 months. 4 months in the Teacup crew. And says, here's to the new season with you beautiful people. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are having the best of times. The best of times. Shout out Bonkers. All boxed up, was already subbed. Shout out Bonkers getting across and subbing to him as well. But yeah, I thought, do you know what? Fair play to Kai, because who else could actually tolerate me? Every week, the shenanigans with my predictions, every week. And Kai comes on here and gives us facts. Because you're not getting them from me. So we do have to shout Kai out. Coventry are still going forward here, by the way, guys. They're still fighting. They're still going forward. They're still being brave. And they're not being silly. They're trying to build up play. They're trying to create. They're not like flinging a long ball forward and hoping for the best. They're not sending like silly passes that nobody's ever getting on the end on. They're actually, you can see what they're trying to do, and you can see for a team maybe that's not Arsenal where it may end up getting them where they want to be. So I'm pleasantly surprised by Coventry, if I'm honest. Guess says, I don't know. The 1,000 teacups seem to tolerate you. We are on, guys. You're never. This is incredible, right? We only just hit 1,000 and we're up to 1,048. We only hit 1,000 yesterday. The day before, 2 days ago. 1,048. Official. Wonderful teacups. Just absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Love, love, love it. Wills has got over there and subbed, thanking the very wonderful Mama Flossie for the link. She's a pro, Wills. She's a pro. Guys, Arsenal are going forward again. Have some respect for Coventry's effort. Ben White has sent the ball in. It's launched away though. Thank you, Bonkers. It's a really enjoyable atmosphere in here though. I do feel like we're just nattered, you know? To be fair, I do have to give Arsenal some credit as well. Because at 3-0 up, they're still going forward. Like, they're not standing off. They're not just sitting on their lead. They're not... Oh! That was so close. I had to watch the replay. I had to watch the replay there. Sorry. Does that happen? I was like mid-sentence. I've no idea what I was saying. And I just got distracted by the near goal. I just got so distracted. I was gone. It's going to be a corner, guys. It's going to be a corner. Declan Rice. How many corners have Arsenal had? 16 million. Coventry got the first one. Miles Lewis-Skelly tried to lay it off, but it didn't quite work. Coventry are on the counter-attack here. There's way too much on that. He was never catching that, man. Coventry had a brilliant chance to counter-attack. The guy that sent it forward put way too much on the ball. We're seeing a substitute here, by the way. We're seeing a substitute for Coventry. The wee chap, Yarenki, that got the yellow, he has come off. New midfielder on. All Boxed Up says a half an hour to go. This could be big. Torp, by the way, is the name of the guy who has just come on, because we are going to learn the names. Oh yes, I was, Wells, you're right. Like, Arsenal could easily sit back on 3-0 and just go, well, Coventry aren't going to score, and just, like, see the game out. But in fairness to them, for their defensive style, they're very much still attacking. While it pains me to see it, they are very much still attacking. They're not slowing the tempo down. They're not slowing the game down. They're not sitting and defending on a 3-0 lead or passing it around. They're also still attacking. So credit to both teams that even at 3-0, Coventry aren't trying to do damage limitation to their goal difference, and Arsenal aren't just sitting on a insurmountable lead for Coventry. So fair play to both teams. Football is first of all about winning, but also about entertainment, and both of the teams, to the best of their ability, are continuing to try and make it entertaining even at 3-0, and I think that's really good. And I'm glad I predicted Coventry not to be relegated. If this is how they're going to play all season, more power to them. I hope it works out. I'm giving them loads of praise. And All Boxed Up is like, Coventry are just giving Arsenal the space to do whatever they want. Not on purpose. I mean, the alternative is they just sit in, do damage limitation, and stop trying to go forward. And that would kill the game. I think their right back is terrible. Their right back, number 27, this Van Uyck chap, the entirety of the game has been terrible. Zolis has had him on toast. He was the one that bounced it off Calafiori before the first goal. Zolis has been very, very, very good. But that wee chap Van Uyck, he's not very good. He's been very bad. Like, Arsenal have got down the other side nowhere near as much. Every time they've come down, it's been on this side. Rice with another corner. Rushforth kind of punches it. Zolis takes a shot. Oh my God! Straight into the keeper. Saved by the keeper, and it had to be kicked out of play by the defender. Blocked again. It's going to be a throw-in this time to Arsenal. This is a baptism of fire, lads. All Boxed Up says, having seen Coventry, Hull will finish above them. We haven't seen Hull yet. Calm down. What if United beat Hull like this? What are you going to do then, huh? Luke says, that was a nice shot. Oh, that was good. It was cut out well by Mascara, but it was a really nice idea by Coventry. They've got it out on the left. They're going at Ben White. He can't get around them. Ben White is defended well. The other chap is... Oh, a great cross. Kicked away by Calafiori. That was a good cross. He tried to send it forward, did Coventry. He's given it a go. That touched Mosquera, by the way. That should have been a corner. We're getting some substitutes for Arsenal. Rice is coming off. Luke, you asked for that, I think. Rice is coming off. And Saka. Saka is coming off as well. Saka and Rice are off. Zubamendi is coming on. And Madueke is coming on. So Madueke and Zubamendi on the pitch. Rob says this has been great fun without the football. Luke says, yeah, a great game for an Arsenal fan. Thank God I can be entertaining even when the result is not what the most of us have wanted. Lucky says, yes, good to see fresher people coming on the pitch. All boxed up. We're so close. We're 1 goal away. We are 1 goal away from our predictions. Holy moly, I've dropped to 11th. Palace has stomped past me. Palace Red Devil that comes in our chat has Raya. Will's asked, does nobody have Raya? Palace Red Devil, not in the show this evening, has David Raya and has stomped past me. Now has 15 points. I might have to put Zolas in my squad, you know. He's been very good. I might have to put him in. Take somebody else out. 2 more subs for Coventry on the way, people. Right, let's start getting used to their names. Oh, Sims is coming off. He was probably their best player in this match. And Thomas Asante is coming off, but Sims has definitely been their best player. Owanyi is coming on, and Rudoni, Owanyi is he's been talked about a bit. Yeah. I agree, Wills. But to be fair, Hull are newly promoted and they have to play United tomorrow and we finished 3rd. So... And it's not, to be fair, it's not like they were trying to be kind to us. So I do believe some of them might be computer generated. Ollie, tell me, what is the name of your team in the FPL? Who is your team? Are you Jacques Potato, Ollie? Have we found Jacques Potato? Is that you? Is that your team, Ollie? If it's you, you're stomping away with it. We might have solved the mystery, people. Ollie might be Jacques Potato. We're waiting confirmation in the chat. We might have found him. Yeah, Lucky talking about Sims. Yes, it is you. I was wondering. I was like, who is Jacques Potato? I absolutely love the name of your team. Can I just say, excellent name. You're absolutely smashing it. You've like 21 points, killing the rest of us. Kenny, this is an Irish accent. Irish. But thank you. Jacques Potato, excellent name and smashing the rest of us. To be fair though, Tom has gone up to 21 as well. Ollie and Tom, joint number 1 with 21 points each. I haven't even got 10 yet, lads, and they've got 21. Oh, lads. Oh, there's a Coventry player down. He looks to be getting back up. But of course, Arsenal are attacking again, shockingly. Odegaard shot, headed away. Great defending there. Really good header. Oh, Carl Rushworth had to come out and get it there. Carl Rushworth had to rush to get that ball. Calafiori had sent it into Miles Lewis-Skelly, who just did get it into Calafiori, who made the run, but Carl Rushworth did get there first. All box stuff. Do you know what? See, by the time we're done, you'll want to be in it. Yeah, because, I mean, Rob said he wasn't going to be in it, and look how that went. This is only your second season doing it. Do you know what? It'll be my first season actually sticking to it. I did it last year and I didn't stick to it. And then I did it like 2 years before that and I didn't stick to it. So I'm going to do my best. Coventry have got a throw here. That is a long throw. He's thrown it basically to the penalty spot. Van Uwijk, the defender that's having a bad time of it, he has a very, very long throw. He had that on the penalty spot. I didn't know that rule. Apparently, a new rule for this season is there are no towels allowed. Yeah. Good job, mods. Good job. I mean, come on, man. Pay attention. Yeah. Good shout, mods. Wills. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will at all. I'm Flossie. Sorry. Flossie has made me giggle. Oh dear. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Lucas spotted it as well. More subs. More subs. We have Marino and Eze coming on for Arsenal, which means Zolis is coming off. Wills, the internet imbeciles. And Martin Odegaard is coming off as well. So Marino and Eze on. Madueke brought on a few minutes ago. And who was the other one? Zubamendi. Absolutely. Ollie, if you have Discord, feel free to join our Discord. We have an FPL chat, a group on the channel Discord. So let me see if I can get that for you. And we will we'll pop you in the Discord if you fancy it. Let me see. There we are. If anybody would like to join the Discord that isn't currently on it, click that link and it'll bring you to the Spill the Tea Lou channel Discord. on the Discord, we have an FPL chat. So anybody who's in the FPL can have a natter away in there. Do not feel pressured if you don't want to, but it's there for anybody that would like to. But yeah, if not, we'll all be here anyway. Marino's coming forward. Blocked. It was blocked. They've definitely, no matter who's been on that side, they've definitely not had as much joy on that other side. Yes, you can share memes as well. We've a Premier League chat. We've a general chit chat. We've a non-Premier League kind of football chat. Like, so World Cup, Infantino, any of that kind of stuff. And we've got then obviously the FPL. So let me go in and accept. There's Ollie. Why can't I accept Ollie? Approve. There's Ollie is in. So you'll see there, Ollie, all the wee chats in it. So you can chatter away in there. Paige says the game is flying by. It's a good thing because Paige is getting a wee bit tired. Look, to be fair, I know they're not going to be delighted with the result, but surely Coventry fans were aware that this was going to be a really tough game. Do you know what I mean? What I would say they're probably most disappointed with is they don't have a shot on target. At all, not one. I'm sure they would have liked to have one. Yes, Rob is pleasantly surprised by the Discord. Rob was not sold on the Discord initially, but it's good fun. Because the server is private, you can't get in unless I accept it, or Flossie accepts it, or Guess. You can't get in otherwise. So it means we don't really get any shenanigans, just the nice people. Allbox Stuff said, when Flossie said Jesus wept, is it because his status at Arsenal is up in the air? Something like that. Something like that. We had somebody enter the chat who I think was short of a few marbles and was kindly helped out by some of our mods. Well, I know you didn't really read about Jesus, but I didn't know if everybody saw his comments before they were gone, because they were gone fairly fast. I know I'm not the most intelligent, but I did get it. I got the joke. Calafiori is coming off. Hincapié on. Oh, Wills, hold on, I accept you. Wills, approved. You're in, Wills. Gabrielle launches it all the way into the stands. We're about to see another sub for Coventry. Chowna, he's going off. Hammer. Hamer? I would say maybe Hamer. There's only one M. We're going to call him Hamer. Yes, we now have Wills and Ollie on the Discord with us. Not only is Teacup Castle on YouTube growing, but also Teacup Discord is growing. It's good fun because I have a wee thing in there for stream announcements and stuff. So if anything changes in terms of times for streams, if I'm on another channel, anything like that, all gets announced in the Discord. Mohammed says, keep this score. It's perfect for my prediction. Mohammed wants it to stay exactly as it is. No changes, if you please. Arsenal are coming forward again. Iwanyi's got it for Coventry. I think he's going to be one to watch this season, Iwanyi. He was trying to go forward, but he was sort of on his own. I love that they're still trying to score. Love it. It was a good block by Zubamendi. Coventry still have it though. I can't imagine there'll be much extra time, guys. I know we've had a rake of subs, but not a lot has really happened for there to be much added time. Maybe a couple of minutes, the same as the first half. Primarily just for all the subs, and that has to be about it, I would say. Oh, Raya's got it. Raya's got it. That was a very nearly. So Torp, the sub, sent an unbelievable ball into the box. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant ball in. And the number 5, straight at Raya. That was a fantastic ball in. Look, he's saying sometimes in the first game, teams can be a little sluggish. And some of the teams like that, the teams that are newly promoted are going to be finding their feet. You know, it's a completely different, atmosphere. It's a completely different ball game, literally. So they will be finding their feet, but they have now finally got a shot on target. They've finally got a shot on target. Bonkers says my prediction yesterday was 3-0. Shout out Bonkers. Absolutely nailing it. Love that. The game's starting to peter out. You can sort of feel it now. It's coming to the end. Harold's prediction with Debs was 3-0. Don't say what, Tom. I don't know what I've said now. 3-0 to Hull tomorrow. Why? Tom, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to give me more information. Bonkers has got his prediction right. I said well done. And Tom says, I don't know what that has to do with tomorrow. You'll have to give me more info. I mean, Coventry can knock it about. And some of their players do have a pass on them. I think they might put up a good fight with some of the other teams. Wills is saying it's 3 so far. I think it might be 3, Wills. Finding their fate. I still don't get it. Awanyi has won a free kick for Coventry. Imagine, Wills. Imagine, you said so far. Imagine Coventry get one. I mean, they're a way out. Go on, Coventry. You can do it. Get one. They don't look confident, guys. They don't look as confident as I want them to be. Yon Boy is a mile offside. Right, he's moved in. Delivery was not good. Not a good delivery. Way too much on it. That was a pity. It would have been nice for them to get one. Odegaard has got man of the match. I think that's probably fair enough, to be honest with you. That probably feels about right. Madueke sent it to Rice. Oh, Marino. Sure, Rice is gone. Marino. I was like, who was that in midfield kicking it? But, saved by the keeper. Lucky said he's proud of Saka, Martin Odegaard and Zolis. Coventry are going forward here. They're still 91st minute trying to go forward. Hello, Gaz. Yeah, the game has been as comfortable as the score appears, yeah, if we're honest. I mean, Coventry, fair play to them. They've put up a bit of a fight. They've tried to go forward. They've not just sat in and defended. They've tried to play football. But I mean, there's a gulf. So yeah, as comfortable as it appears, yeah. The fans are giving it socks as well. It's 4 minutes added, Daz. 4 minutes of added time. And we're through 2 of them already. Look, he's saying a good fast performance from Coventry. They tried well, and it was a good performance by Arsenal. I agree with all of that, Lucky. I think that's 100% the way it was. You are absolutely correct. I see Wilson, in all seriousness, I don't mind them just kicking it side to side here at the end. No need to overstrain when they're 3-0 up and it's like 93 minutes into the match. I think that's fair enough. Look, as a neutral, I would have seen more goals. But yeah, no, I think that's totally fair. When the game is basically in the bag. It's done. You don't want to end up causing yourself a mischief that could impact you then in other games. So sensibly, you're probably correct, yeah. Go on, ye. I'm telling you, he's going to be one to watch this season. There was a bit of a coming together in the middle there. I think Arsenal are going to get a free kick. Bonkers says, well done to the Arsenal. We're done, guys. We're done. The end of the first match of the season, 3-0 to Arsenal. Do you know what? Coventry did better than I expected because I predicted 4-0. So they've actually outdone my prediction for them. Arsenal look great. Arsenal look really, really, really good. I think, do you know what? Coventry will do much better when they play teams that aren't Arsenal. And that's it. We'll be back, guys, tomorrow. Match starts at 12:30, so it'll probably be about 12:20 when I go live tomorrow for Hull Manchester United. Thank you all very kindly for being here. You have been fantastic company throughout the watch-along. Hopefully I will see you back with me tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And to the Arsenal fans, enjoy your first win of the season. Well done to you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow.